Hello friends, welcome back to the Python programming session. In the earlier session, we had looked into the anonymous function or the lambda functions. And in this session, let's look into map, filter, reduce, built-in functions available in Python. So if we use the lambda functions or the map, filter or reduce functions, we say that we are writing the code in the Pythonic way because it is purely a Pythonic way of writing the code. So today let's see how we can use the map, filter and reduce functions in Python. So what is a map function? What is a map built-in function? So a map built-in function is a function which applies the function to each and every item in the iterable. To each and every item in the iterable. So when we want to apply a function to each and every item in a list or a tuple, we can go in for the map function. The syntax for map function is, it is having map, then a function object and then iterable. So this is the syntax for writing the map function. The function in this case can be a normal function. It can be a normal function. When more expressions are required, we can go in for normal function. If it is a one-liner, then we can use a lambda function. We can use any type of function in this map function. An iterable can be a list or a tuple or any other iterable items can be act as an iterable. So now this is the syntax map. We have to pass two arguments. One is the function object and one is the iterable, a list of items. So now let's look into one of the code examples of how to work on the map function. So for this, let me say my lst, let me have my numbers list. Nums is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So this is an iterable. And now let me say I have to find out the square of each and every item in the list. Not only one item, but each and every item in the list. So in that case, we go in for the map function where the function is applied on each and every item present in the list. So now let me say square equal to, I'll go, since it's a one-liner, I'll go to the lambda function. So I say map, then I go for a lambda function where I specify x colon, x is the argument, colon x into x. So it is doing square of the x value. And then my next item is nothing but a iterable. Iterable in this case is the nums list. So I can pass the nums as the iterable. So when we do this, the map function will return a map object. So this function will return a map object, but we want the output in the list format. So we give a list, append it with a list, prefix it with a list, and we give this particular function. So now when I print my square, it will give a list of numbers which are the squares of these numbers. So it will give it in the list format. It will say 1 to the power 1, 2 to the power of 2 is 4, 3 to the power of 3 is 9, 4 to the power of 4 is 16, 5 to the power of 5 is 25. So it will return a list of the squares of the numbers present in the list nums. So basically what it is doing is, this function is called for each and every item. For 1, this function is called and it will return 1. For 2, this particular function is called, it will return 4. For 3, this particular function is called, it will return 9. For 4, it will return 16. For 5, it will return 25. So, it applies the function to each and every item in the iterable. So, for each and every item in the iterable, it applies the function. So, this is a Pythonic way of writing the code because it involves map, lambda. So, we're writing it in a Pythonic way. So, now let's go on to the next built-in method, built-in function, which is the filter. What is a filter? As the name suggests, it filters out unwanted items from the list and then takes only the items which it wants. So suppose we have a list of red and white marbles. We want to remove the white marbles and we want to take only the red marbles. So for such cases, we go in for the filter built-in method. So what does filter do? It returns a filter object. It returns a filter object after applying the function result. So it filters out an filter object after applying the function result only when the condition is true. Only when the condition is true. The items will be included. The items will be included in the result. If it satisfies the function condition. When it turns out to be true, the items will be included. When the function result turns out to be false, for those items it will be excluded from the result. So for this, let us take an example. Let me take nums. The syntax for filter is filter function and then iterable. So we saw for map it was function and iterable. For filter also it's the same with the keyword filter, then function. It's not a keyword, it is a function. For filter function also we have a function and then iterable. Now let's look into one of the code examples of how filter works. Now let me take my nums as an iterable having -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, 1, 2, 3. So basically my nums list is having negative numbers and positive numbers. Now I want to filter out the negative numbers and take only the positive numbers. In such scenarios, we go for filter which removes the negative values and takes only the positive values. So now if I say positive, if I want to store in positive, if I say filter, function is, again it's a lambda function, lambda x colon x greater than 0. X greater than 0, this is the function, and then the iterable in this case is nums. So nums is the iterable. This gives a filter object. After applying the function condition, it returns a filter object. So now if we want to have the output in the list format, we have to prefix it with the list method. So it converts the output into the list format. Now if I say print positive, it will give in the list format only the value of x which is greater than 0. So whichever does not satisfy this condition, it will omit. So -1, -2, -3, -4, -5 will be omitted as it is not greater than 0. So 1, 2 and 3 will be included in the list. So as the name suggests, it filters the unwanted data and takes only the wanted data. So this is how the filter function, built-in function, works in Python. Now let's look into the reduce built-in function. What does the reduce built-in function do? It does some operations on the items in the list, it does some operations on the items in the iterables and passes out and gives out a cumulative single result. Cumulative single result. It does some calculations on the items of the iterables and it will return a single cumulative result. So, to access this reduce built-in function, we have to first import it from the functools. So for this, let us see the syntax is reduce. This is the syntax. It is reduce function, comma, iterable. So this is the syntax for the reduce, just like map and filter. So for taking the reduce built-in function, we have to import it from functools. From functools, import reduce. We have to give this statement, otherwise we can't use the reduce built-in function. So from functools, import reduce. Then we say my output, I'll store it in a variable called value. Value equal to reduce. The function in this case is lambda x comma y and then x plus y comma the iterable. Iterable, I'll have it over here itself. So what does reduce do? It reduces it does some calculation and comes to a single point result. It cumulative single result. So I have taken two arguments x comma y. I am performing the operation x plus y. So it will perform this operation on the items of the list. First 1 and 2 gets added. 1 plus 2, 3. This partial result will then be added to this 3 and it will become 6. This result will be added to 4 and it will get the output 10. So it does some calculations on the items of the list and returns a single cumulative value. So this is the single cumulative value which it returns. So it reduces the number of items in the list and returns a single cumulative result. So now if I say print value, the value 10 will be printed on the console. So this is how the reduce built-in function works in Python. So we saw map, filter, reduce. Map, it applies a function to each and every item in the iterable. So basically when we want to apply a function to each and every item in the iterable, we can go for the map function. Then filter, it removes the unwanted items from the list. So in such scenarios, we can go for the filter built-in function. And when we want to get a single cumulative result of the items in the list, then we can perform some operations like plus into. We can perform some operations on the items on the list and come to a single cumulative result which is achieved by the reduce built-in function. So these are three important built-in functions. We cannot directly access the reduce built-in function. So we have to first take from functools import reduce. So we have to import reduce from the functools and then use it so that we get the desired output. Hope so friends, it is clear for you, the three built-in functions. If you have any doubts, please do reach to me out in the comment section. If you like my video, click on the like button and please do subscribe to get notifications of my new videos. Till then, see you. Bye bye.